Hey folks, welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5, and today we got a doozy in the Henry 180 at Road America. I'm excited for this one. It's the home course, of course. Quick note, car is black, number isn't bright yellow right now, it's gold, going with a darker color on the number. I like it, it looks good, and the car is gloss with black wheels. That's the color scheme we're going with this week. I'm excited. I think it'll be nice. Gonna go out there, do a little bit of practice before we hit it on our home track. Let's do it. Oh, selecting the car. We got a -8 mismatch, which is gonna drop us down to about an 80 overall. Well, sometimes you have an amazing practice. That doesn't mean it's going to, translate over to the good old qualifying, but we'll take that. 5.06 seconds faster than the goal lap, so that's pretty all right. But now it's time to take this number 84 Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford Stanger to a top 15. Let's go for that. Hopefully qualifying time. Pole position, quite a bit faster, but whatever. Whatever. All right, here we go down the front stretch up the hill as we get ready right now for that qualifying lap. Just like practice, where we had a 2:13.9. Downshift, turn in, get on the gas early, and we went through that way slower than we normally do, so that's a good start. A little white marker right there. Downshift on it, not full on right away, and then full on. You kind of feel out that turn. Shift. 400-yard marker here. This is the one that I brake on. So there's 5, 4, get on the brakes. Get it down to, I don't remember, 50, 40, 60, 20. Wide turn, up the hill, brakes. Don't turn in on those marks, turn in a little later. Get on it. Shift, and I don't get on the gas until I'm at the apex-ish. I mean, it's not exactly, but you know what I'm talking about. Between the 4 and the 3, on the brakes again, come around the turn, kind of cut it as tight as I can. I shift into third right here and start to turn in. Want to hold it about 90-something miles an hour. I usually go around 92, but I really decided to screw that up. Then right at the rumble stick, I get all the way on it so we can get the best drive we can off. Usually a little bit before the rumble stick, but apparently talking about it's going to make it all interesting. I totally screwed this one up, so that's going to mess up the whole lap, and I can't even explain what I do there because we're past it. That's the problem with trying to talk about it. 400, I get on the brakes, and it's pretty much a hard brake to avoid dying. I did it medium, and I go shooting off that side, so it's kind of a really tight thing here. Get it into third and just kind of roll it up the hill because the car gets laid at the top of the hill. At these 2 white signs, left and right, get back on the brake. Kind of a late turn again, get back on the gas fully, hit the apex, drive off. And hopefully we get around 215 because that is pretty average for me. That 213.9 was an anomaly, so yeah, 215 something. Oh god, that was actually a really, really bad lap. I'm much better than that, so I think that exit of that one turn, or that entrance and exit where I had to mess around with the brakes to save myself, is what got me. Oh well. Smith, Golding, Barry, Jones, Truex are your top 5. Oliveira, Cost, Egan, Carpenter, Chavez, Smith, Bethel, Perez, Kane, 21st to 30th. Schildhouse, 31st. Norton, 32nd. Graham, 33rd. Malone, 34th. Lane, 35th. And Jones, 36th. We got 22 laps to figure it out here at Road America. Little pre-race information. Tommy Joe Martin's having a rough go at it this weekend. Speedy Jones also having a rough go at it. And on the flip side, Sammy Smith is your pole winner.
We're going green. Be ready. Ready. Hammer down.
All right. Hammering it down. We got Sam Mayer on our right side.
You're clear then.
And hard on the brakes to avoid running through these fine people. And get back on it. We got Max Cost right behind us, so I'm actually going to jump to the inside and try to outbrake some of these cars here to avoid getting smashed by him. It worked. It worked. Biggest thing that I got to pay attention to here is every single turn I have to be braking early, or I have to be on the inside of everyone to avoid them. But it's definitely not a it's not a situation where I see. I got way early on it to avoid getting run into. They're basically stopping. I'm gonna pull around the outside of Ellis and see what I can do to get through this whole area. Should be interesting. This whole race should be interesting. Gotta wait until everybody kind of fans out a little bit before we start to make real good moves. And of course, we're off what I was talking about during practice or qualifying. Everything's a little different. Holy crap. I was trying my best to not run through, and I was lucky I didn't run through Daniel Hemrick because I went for my braking point, not theirs. Again, it's the train effect, so the first car slows down and then it affects everybody. It's actually how traffic jams happen. And in real life, on regular roads, somebody hits their brakes and it actually goes back up through everybody. And so my biggest thing here was trying to avoid running into them when that happens.
Still there.
I think we got on the brakes plenty early there to avoid everyone, which is good. We'll take that spot away from Austin Hill. And this might be a spot where we catch up. Yeah, I can catch up there because I really risk it there, especially on fresh tires. I'm not sure if I can risk that as much on later in a run. What do we got for a run here? 8 laps. So it's a two-stopper. But a lot of craziness happening in lap number 1 as we've jumped up a handful of spots. Trying to rip up, pump the brakes instead of just get on them, trying to slow down better. Daniel Hemrick's still going to maintain that spot. And I'm confident that we're going to catch and pass him at some point, maybe right here. Depends how do we get off this turn. Ooh, he's got just more in the edge than we like I said, we've got about an 80 overall car with this, and we're not going to be buying a road course car. We'll buy actually road course will be the last car we buy. So that's what I'm just going to have to pay attention to. Just pump those brakes. Whoa, big contact with Cole Custer and Dale Jr. It's going to put Dale Jr. a little sideways. He fixes it, and he's all right. We're going to go ahead and just roll with these fine gentlemen. Got a nice run out of that turn. And then we're going to sneak up on the inside, well, the left side of Junior. Top 10 for now. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was a little risky. Hitting that dirt. Get on the brakes. As soon as I see them hit their brakes, we get on the brakes. Woo. Oh, we didn't run into him. Well, now we did because he being a loser going around that turn so slow. Get up on the inside? No. I was like thinking I was going to get a big run there.
Careful, still there.
Bye, Mr. Kenseth, also a Wisconsin native. Two in the bag. We've driven our way up into the top 10. Pretty happy about ourselves there.
Left side. Clear all around.
No, I'm not worried about Kenseth. We just need to get through this without running into the back of Allgaier. I know we're way off of him, but I wasn't sure what he was going to do, and I just didn't want to risk it because we're going to have a big drive off here. Little contact. No big deal. It's on a straightaway, folks. We're fine. If they're going to go wide, I'm going to jump to the inside, though, and try to get a spot or two here. On those brakes. Pumping them so we can steer if we need to. Ooh, yeah, the car did that, not me, but it worked out all right. The car pulled it to the left right there, which is, you know, it's good. What you want in your road course car. We aren't driving a road course car, though. We're driving a car that's chassis is built to go left, so we got to keep that in mind. Whee! We're right up on Brandon Jones. Gaining on him and on the oh, I couldn't get on the gas as hard as I wanted to. Why did he slow down so much? He normally isn't doing that. I'm gonna just push him down the freaking whatever stretch you want to call it here.
Stay right.
There we go. I mean, we're doing the track proud, folks. We are doing the track proud for now. For now. Little shallow there, but it's all right. Anthony Alfredo, 9.2 seconds in front of us. He's in fourth. Obviously, Justin Haley, it's possible to catch him. I don't think we're going to catch Alfredo. Oh, we have a shot at catching them if there's a caution, but as it stands, we're only 3 laps into the race. Wow, Haley's driving away. We're driving away from Brandon Jones, though. I guess that's good. There we go. Gain a little on Haley through that set of turns, but I bet he'll drive away from us down this straight. Oh, no, he didn't. Interesting. Wow, I was on the brakes at the right time, but I didn't. Well, it's fine to go wide, but I'm pumping them. I'm just not pumping them fast enough. There we go. Yeah, Haley's driving away, but we are driving away from the cars behind us. So at the same time, it's like, all right, that time I missed my braking point. Paying attention to the relative, which is not something I need to do. I mean, let's be honest. There's a time and a place to pay attention to the relative, and now is not either of those things. Oh, got on it a little early. We're fine. We're fine. I'm going to ride it out. That was all right. I really do need to figure out that turn. Not the corkscrew thing, but that second turn after that. Because it is kind of paramount to getting a really nice run if you do it right. Ooh, got loose there. Not gonna lie, it was a little treacherous, but we're all right. All right. Ooh. 5 in the tank, probably close to 4 now. Yeah, that wasn't a good lap. 2:16 again. We're better than that. Thing is that it's funny, and I think I've talked, well, I know I've talked about it at one point or another in this whole thing. Overdriving the car, thinking that you're going faster. You actually don't. Hit your marks, do the right thing, and you're going to have good lap times. You got to drive with what you have, and we've got a car that is performing extraordinarily nice here at... Oh, I didn't get on the brakes enough there. We got a car that's, doing a great job here, and of course the goal is just to keep driving smooth, and we're not driving super smooth, but we're driving all right. This game is super funny with the braking and all that, though. I'll say that. And you smoke the tires real easy. No, that was a good that was a good turn. We're going to wait until the actual rumble strip this time. Normally I start at the dirt, but I think the rumble strip itself is going to be... Ooh, nope, we were just a little bit... Damn. Don't do it. All right, we're fine. That's where we're losing time on Haley and Alfredo every time going around that set of turns. The exit on that, I'm pushing it too hard, too early. We got a caution coming out. Not sure who it was for, but we'll pit like everyone else. And hopefully, yeah, we gained a spot. I don't know who. Ryan Truex lost a spot. Justin Haley lost a spot. I can't scroll up and down to see who else lost a spot or to find out if anyone's out of the race. Doesn't look like it, but yeah, everyone's still in. 15 to go. We're all stacked back up again, which means I have to be aware of that. This is going to slow. I mean, it's not as bad the farther up you are, which is nice. Cars back there are going to be have a lot more of a slowdown around them. That time I got on the brakes pretty hard to avoid. Get around Haley, top 5. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can get around Josh Berry as well. Starting to wonder if it was somebody up in the top 6 that got in the wreck because... Oh, it's because that's what I feel. Whoa, no, that was... Woo! Let's be aggressive without running into anybody, am I right? A little bumpy right there. Push it! Just kidding. But if we can drive away, I'd be happy. Gray Galding, Sammy Smith. Up here on this one. Okay. I'm going for it because it was there. It was just a safe thing to do, and I feel like it worked out all right. Bear with me, I don't want to run through Galding, so I'm doing my best to actually be a driver right now. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, folks. That was a nice run right there. Sammy Smith already 2.8 seconds in front. Jeez, oh, Pete. All right. Josh Berry looking to get around Gray Galding as well right now. Oh, I shallow on that turn. Very shallow on that turn, which wasn't good. When you go in shallow, you come out wide. That's the best way I can explain that. It almost would feel like understeer, but it's because you went in the corner, the turn wrong. So now you all can judge every single turn that I go in wrong. Whatever. Do it. That's fine. Just do it. Yeah, that was a good one. He is just driving away, which is crazy because I'm driving. I mean, I'm putting a gap. Josh Berry will catch me. He's good. Like, he's faster than Galding, but I'm putting a gap on Galding and Alfredo. I waited just a little extra time there, and as you can tell, it worked. I held it a little bit. I feel like that was the right thing. That was nice. I feel like that was really nice, actually. We'll go a little wide here, but it's okay. Not even that wide, but we did get a little squirrely in the back end. That one, if you can go in right like we just did and get basically a straight line, you get the nose pointed in the right direction and just let the car fade up. I mean, we hit that thing pretty fast. Look at the gap we put on Barry with that. And we gained up on Sammy Smith a little bit. That's pretty impressive. Don't you know?
That was a better lap.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I'm trying not to brake as hard, but you just have to if you're going to use the right braking points. Did it again. Shallow. I got to wait a second before I make that turn in. Barry caught up to us. 6/10, 7/10. He's caught up. He's basically split the lead in half. Alfredo got around Galding. Downhill braking, it seems amazing. Yeah? No? Okay. Okay, that wasn't right. No, I'm just wide open. Here's the door. Walk right through, please.
Careful. Still there.
I'm not giving up. I'm a race car driver. I'm racing. There we go. We got that one down a lot better now. Yeah! What did we do? That was a nice set of turns. We really improved there. Nice to be able to see the improvements like that happening. I'm better than you. Just kidding, but we did take a much more aggressive angle at that.
All right, you're clear there.
That's what I'm talking about. You see that? Gorgeous. Drive away. C'est la vie. La vie. Just driving, you know, just enjoy it. Enjoy the sounds of NASCAR. Oh, that wasn't good. I don't think I've ever cut it that shallow before. Whatever. Go wide, put it down. At least we didn't give up the spot this time. Woo! Oh, she's snappy! Give it! Bye! Wow, Sammy Smith just drove away. He just said forget about it. We're fine. See, we're fine. And we put a little bit of a gap. We're holding our own. Matt Kenseth has entered the chat, folks. He's in top 5 right now.
Coming to the cross flag.
About to be halfway, or we are halfway. 5 left in the tank. Let's run it out. I'm going to speed things up until we are going to pit because... Or a caution, because, I mean, not much is happening. I'm not going to gain on first, and we're just going to try to hit our marks and keep second behind us or third behind us. So we'll be back on the bike when we are pitting for the final time. Well, the caution is flown, and I don't know if we get 10 in the tank. No, we don't. So hopefully another caution flies before the end of this one. We had our fastest lap ever, 2:13.7, when we weren't being. Oh no, we might be all right. We might actually be all right with the caution laps. We'll check. Yeah, we got 9 in the tank, and we'll probably have 8 in the race, 7 in the race. So yeah, we're fine. We may not lead any other part of this race, but we led for a very brief moment there, and it was nice. Gonna go for it. Gonna go for it. Fight my way back into first place. Oh, I really want it. Yeah. Back it up, sucker. Obviously, focusing on what I'm doing right. Meow. Well, how are we driving away from Sammy Smith now? Maybe because we didn't have to fight it out with somebody else to get in front of him. If you recall, we were battling it out. Kenseth up in third place. And we've corrected our issues here, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to do what we need to do to, I don't know. I mean, maybe put ourselves in a winning position. If we do put ourselves in a winning position, we're in a little bit of trouble. I'm not ready to be in the Cup Series. To be forced in the Cup Series, and you get forced if you win a race or make the playoffs for that matter. This is our first season in the Xfinity Series under our own car, so you know, we came close at a couple tracks. We actually got second place in the last race. I'm extraordinarily pleased with the performance we put on so far. We've really been able to master the track here today at Road America. With a hot lap type of run right now, see if I can really push it. Not really push it outside, I mean just like try to hit exactly what I need to hit and get the best drive off that I can on every turn, and you know, just do the best that I can do. Yeah, that's been weird. Every single time, I mean, that was all right, but every single time I've gone around that turn, it's been like that. Or just like I touch the brakes and it pulls me hard to the left. It's the only one that's done that, actually. All the other turns have been pretty all right. Might be an up the hill thing that's causing it. I don't really know. Trying to put down the fastest lap I've ever had. Oh, come on! I really think we were about to put down just a masterpiece of a lap. Oh. All right. Well, we've led some laps. That's fun.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready. Green flag.
3 laps remaining in this one.
Still there. Right side.
Not much I can do there. I can't cut it in the way I want, but it's all right. Try to dive that in a little deeper so that, because I always turn early on it and it just didn't get back. I got good at every other turn on this track, but that was the one that I just seemed to always turn in early on. That's right, Sammy Smith. I'm not going away. Woohoo, drift style. See the smoke come off the tires and everything. Push it. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. I'm not giving up. Oh, I misread those signs. I do always glance over at them. I'm not, I'm a glancer. But I went at between the 3 and the 2 instead of the 4 and the 3. That was bad on me. My drive off here might be amazing because I actually slowed down early and... well, it's working. It wasn't terrible, but... I mean, the gap we have on Greg Galding, Matt Kenseth, and Anthony Alfredo is good. I don't think Galding will stay in that position. I don't think he's that fast, to be honest. I think Alfredo will get around him.
Stay to your right.
Oh. I could have done more there, but maybe we set it up for the end.
Still there.
We don't have the power.
Stay to your right.
Wow. This is going to overtime. I don't know. Who was it? Is it going to show a pit or just someone? Yeah. Brandon Jones pitting. Oh, Max Koss out of the race about halfway through. Well, we'll start this overtime on the inside lane, folks. This will be bring it around to the white flag, and that'll be it.
Ready.
Let's just get it around to the white flag.
Left side. White flag. Next time by. Careful. Still there. Left side. Left side.
Ooh, sideways. We're good. Everyone's fine. Oops. Yeah. Now we got to worry about Matt Kenseth, who's right on our booty cheeks. Whee! That was all right. A little bit of a separation between us and Mr. Kenseth. Oh, whoa, whoa, grab it. Grab it.
Left side.
Oh, hey, Matt. How you doing? How you doing, friend? Oh, of course he's going to have a good performance. His home track. Do it up, buddy. Just don't do it up enough to pass me. I messed that up. Oh, wow. No, I didn't. Holy crap. I looked down. We were doing 138. I thought I messed it up because I had to come off the gas. I didn't realize I was driving that fast in the first place. That's awesome. Whoa, I slowed down way more than I thought I would there. That's the difference between 20 feet earlier braking. It's insane. This is going to help us get up there. Wow. I use all the track coming off that, but I really feel like I do a good job there, so eat it. All right, we're coming up the hill for the last time. Unless the caution comes out before he passes the... There we go. All right. Next flag will be the official flag here at Road America. It's been a good race all day long. We've been up. We've worked our way up. We had a poor qualifying effort. We knew we had more in the car, and we've really shown it all day long in a clean race. I mean, that's the other thing you got. We weren't pushing cars around, slamming into cars. We were driving up through the pack, doing the right thing. And we may not catch Mr. Sammy Smith, but we also hopefully won't have Matt Kenseth catch us either. Ah, turned in later. It didn't work. I was like, ha ha, yeah, sucker. Nope, it didn't work. Oh, that was beautiful, though. We can catch up through this corkscrew. I have the ability to catch up through it if I hold the right speed. Right around 95, 96. Get on it. No, we didn't at all gain on him. Holy crap, he ran really well there. Nope. Nope, we're fine. Kenseth is going to be our challenge now. All right. Just have to do well. We already ran Mid-Ohio. Do we run Mid-Ohio a second time? I can't. Is it Watkins Glen next? Oh, I love Glen. I love Watkins Glen. We might do a really good job there. I don't know. Well, folks, it's not really a photo finish by any stretch of the imagination, but as we bring this car up the hill for the final time, we walk away with a second place finish. And it was fantastic because we'll put down a 97 speed rating. It was good. I was happy. Everything was really fantastic. And I'd like to thank you all for coming out today and watching this masterpiece that was us getting second place with an 80 over car on hard difficulty. Top 5, Sammy Smith, Tony Savoy, Matt Kenseth, Anthony Alfredo, and Greg Galding. Bernardo de Oliveira, top finish of the subscriber drivers in 16th place. Parker Smith, 19th. David Schildhaus, 20th. Bryce Egan, 21st. Taylor Carpenter, 23rd. Jeremiah Graham, top 25. Casey Kane, 26th. Michael Chavez, 27th. John Perez, 28th. Gary Norton, 30th. Eliza Bethel, 31st. Matt Malone, 32nd. Elaine, 33rd. Speedy Jones, 34th. And as we said earlier, Justin Haley, Max Koss, DNF. Fastest lap went to Sammy Smith with a 2:12.279. Sammy Smith led the most laps with 17. Tony Savoy started 17th and finished second on the move driver of the day. Tough break goes to Justin Haley, started 8th, finished 35th. Well, as I said earlier, our next race is another road course. We're just 5 races outside of the playoffs. We're in no danger of getting into the playoffs. We are going to be able to buy our next Speedway car after this race unless we DNF. So that's exciting. But folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I do want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.